Yeah, this will suck, but at least I got out of it with, like, without having to recover souls. I did recover my old batch. No.
Well, you have hard souls you can pop for a level if it's not.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I just picked up a bunch of hard souls.
Yeah. It's not that big a deal. You are going to have to basically, and I would suggest this because you know where the enemy placement is now for all of the enemies going up there.
Yeah, it's really close to a level up.
For all of the enemies going up there, though, you know where the enemy placement is. Mm-hmm. Now is the time for you to run through them. So you know where they are, just run past them. Don't fucking bother. Because there are also going to be ghosts in that new area that you get to. And you're not going to have the time enough to pop the fingers. So you're... if you're running, you're not going to have time enough to pop fingers to fight the ghosts. So it's like you're really going to have to be careful. I guess. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. You know what I mean, though. You get the channel.
I just have to try and get through there without actually engaging anything.
Yeah. Run through without engaging things. And, I don't know, don't die.
I'm thinking vitality. What are you thinking?
Vitality or endurance, just to make endurance equal. Or even, sorry.
Well, even isn't really...
I know it's not, but it feels good to me when things are even or multiples of 5. I don't know why.
I'm going to switch this back over to this.
Fair enough.
Because poison's not useful for
repair your
things.
sword before you run back out.
Oh, that's
just
a good
in
idea.
Case. Just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
In fact, if you think that this is a short enough run from Andre down to here, you might run up to Andre and use the Large Emperor and then buff your sword.
Nah.
Nah? Okay.
I don't want to have to wiggle my way up the really precarious ledges right now. It seems like an annoying thing.
That's fair.
So I'm going to leave this down this time.
If you're sure.
Pretty sure.
So now you got to run through the dragons. And then just keep running. I guess technically there would be maybe a quicker way if you go to Firelink, take the ladder, go up, hit the house full of ghosts, and then go down the new elevator. But
ooh, they got me because I stopped running for a bit.
Yeah, they got you twice, in fact.
Yeah.
You're very hurt.
Yeah, I just have to...
I'd take a second one. Because you're going to have to run through these guys, too. Okay.
For now.
Alright, that's fair.
Until I catch my bearings. Oh, it's through here.
Yeah, through here.
I'll just take another one here.
He's right behind you. And there's at least 2 ahead of you somewhere coming up here.
Nope.
Just keep going straight because there's 3 in here and the big blob guy. Yeah.
And there's one over here somewhere, but I can take him, I guess.
No, because the other ones are going to be on your ass, so you're going to want to keep moving. It's up the stairs behind him. Yeah, and then straight on this way. And then through this door.
And then what?
Just keep moving, because you got about 8 of them following you. Including the ones in this room.
What's down here? Anything?
Welcome to Dark Souls!
I hate Dark Souls, by the way.
I know you do. I don't know where the fuck you're supposed to be going from here.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. I shouldn't listen to you.
No, it's just...
That
it's
was
quicker.
like 3 dudes and 2 ghosts.
See, that's the problem.
Oof.
Every time you make the run, you get a little bit more information and you know a little bit more about what's there.
It's just as repetitive as just sort of fighting them, though.
Yeah, but it's not. It's much faster. It doesn't matter that it's more repetitive.
Okay, well, I mean, for the sake of the fact that this is an LP and that people are watching... It's better to do the faster stuff. Yeah, but in terms of being a game, they should make it so that, like, it's fun to play those parts, which I guess if you're not under pressure to be performing, it might be.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, and honestly, it would be... it would be better to not do the runs. And some people are vastly against the concept of doing runs like that for the fact that, like, they're not entertaining. You're just running through. But if you know the area well enough, sometimes running is the best option because it just is like, okay, so you're just going to kill the same 3 guys over and over again. But in this particular case, it's like, yeah, no, because we're kind of under pressure. People are watching us. We're, videoing it or whatever. We want to do it as fast as possible without, like, immediately dying.
You got me.
You got done twice again. Got done twice. That's not what I meant to say at all. I hate the particle effects in this game, though. That is something that I will totally and completely point out, is that I absolutely cannot stand, like, the weird lightning that comes off of the drakes, or like half the fire effects in the game, or a bunch of stuff like that. I can't stand it. Particle effects in this game were, like, so weirdly done. And I don't know why. There's not really a good explanation for it in any way.
I just want to see if they're behind me
fine.
still.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Well,
I don't hear anybody, so... And this is the guy from in this room, so I guess isn't he?
No.
Oh, did you not pop the other one?
No, I just went straight up to this little ledge.
Oh, okay. I thought that was him.
Nope.
I guess it's just one following you then. Oh, God. You're really hurt. He could probably attack through the pillars, but it'll only be his sword. So... be aware of that, because, like, you could do that too. If he was on the other side of a sword and you of a pillar and you had a poke, your poke would probably go through the pillar.
Okay. Well, other guys from there haven't followed me, and this guy I can take because there's nobody following me.
That's fair.
I did roll poorly.
Yeah,
though.
You rolled pretty bad. He totally hit you with that too.
Yeah.
Is enough distance. He can cover this, but it would be difficult for him to cover it in the water. You didn't have enough stamina to keep that up.
Yeah.
Oh, God. He's just swinging at nothing, but then every time you get close, he shields or he kicks. What a dick.
Yeah. They're very smug. Is it just me, or do they give that vibe?
Like these particular guys, and it's not just because they're like skeleton armor or anything like that. It's like these guys really do just feel like they're a bunch of assholes. And in lore, these guys are a bunch of assholes.
They're very nothing personnel kid.
Yeah, guess what? These guys are literally the enemies killed the people who lived here prior to the flooding. They're just human beings who have been going after human beings for, like, ever. Basically.
I'm in the wrong. Why do I keep going there for ghost hands?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know why I'm doing that.
I don't know either.
I'm running out of ghost hands.
Yeah, you are. So you got to be careful now.
Can I buy those from anyone?
I believe the little moss lady in the tunnel sells them, actually.
That fucking blob seems to not have respawned.
Yeah, maybe the blobs do stay dead. You totally pulled both of these guys at once, though.
Okay.
This is not fun. You might be able to pull them all the way back to the arena, but I don't know if you want to do that.
You mean here?
No. Oh, wait, yeah, okay. I thought,
Dude,
oh, God.
what the hell?
My geometry was off. I thought that was one of the big pits. Like one of the water-filled areas. I was really scared for a second. I thought you were just walking off a dead end. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm getting a better sort of feel for who I can fight and win.
Yeah.
That is actually progress.
Mm-hmm.
Running past everything wasn't, and also you keep freaking out over things that aren't.
I'm sorry. Jeez.
I'm just saying, you're making it harder.
Oh, well, did you know for sure that you were rolling into the arena and not off the cliff? Okay.
Oh, right, this.
Yeah, you might want to start doing the thing where you send it back up.
Well, it bit me in the butt once.
Only once, though.
Okay. That was a wasted hand.
Yeah. And you have like one left, I think.
Yeah, and the ghost didn't even pop out of the wall.
Nope. And there's 2 in there, and they just.
I might just have to just not fight them.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably the best choice.
It's annoying.
Just ignore them and hope that they don't follow you around.
I kind of want to fight a dragon.
You send it back up. You've already fought a dragon. Do you not remember that? You've killed one of those before.
Yeah, but like they're in the way.
Yeah, but
there's like 4
it doesn't do you any good, and it just hurts you more than anything.
Yeah, it's just kind of. I'm tired of running from them.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. It would be pointless to stop and fight all of them every time. And there's not 4, there's 5.
5.
But it would be pointless just to fight every single one of them every single time you see them.
The trick to not getting hit is to wiggle a little.
Yeah. You just gotta serpentine. Running in a straight line is a dead man's game. You want to serpentine every time you're running from anything like that. I mean, anything that attacks in like a straight line or like a flow or anything like that. That's what they tell you when you're running from a crocodile, for instance. You serpentine.
Yeah.
If you're running from gunfire, you serpentine. It's harder to hit a moving target, and it's much harder to hit a moving target that's going around in a big weird S. Let's hope to God that that's only 1. Nope, it's 2.
Oh,
it's
boy!
3! Yeah, you might want to run.
I don't even need
yeah,
that.
just make sure that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because these guys are just going to come after you.
Fuck it then. Fuck them all.
So running
Normally
in here,
this works.
Maybe pull to the left and then pull
and then
to the
figure
left
out
again.
where the
left again, left. Oh god. Right
oh,
there.
Shit.
I realized because the last time you went to the right.
Okay.
Ghost here.
Oh, this is gonna
just keep
suck.
moving. Well, they can't follow you in here, thank God, because there's a big fog gate.
Yeah, they were trying their best.
And I'm really sorry to have to point this out to you, but you'll realize it when you get down here.
Oh God, what is going to happen?
I think I know exactly where we are. So stop when you get down here. Put on that ring, the fancy one you got from the wolf.
Okay.
Yeah, replace your wolf ring, not your Havel ring.
With...
It's gonna be the... it's the green one, the Covenant of Artorias. Then go ahead and just keep walking down these stairs, I guess. Yeah.
So, where am I? Remind me what the lore of this fucking city is.
This city was touching the abyss, and it's so fucked up and bad they had to flood it. So, I want you to go against your instincts and jump.
Was that correct?
Yes. Fight an enemy.
What?
Run. Just find him. He's here somewhere. It's the 4 kings. Kill them as fast as you can because they will multiply, and he's so much farther away than you think he is.
Oh shit, he's really big!
Yeah. And get this, they're called the 4 kings for a reason. So this is 1, and if you give him time, he's going to split into 2, that split into 4, that split into 8, for as many as, I think, 5 or 6, but you can have 4 on screen at the at one time. So there's 2 now. And both of them will be coming after you.
Oof.
Each one of them does about a quarter of the health of the main boss. They are all the main boss, but be careful because they don't have any qualms walking into each other and double teaming you. So like they'll just keep doing it. He's somewhere behind. Oh, there he is. He's way the fuck up there now. He just skittered along.
I don't know what you're even talking about. I'm just fighting what I see.
Oh, God. There was one that came out of the background, and he just kind of slid up to fight you. There's 3 now.
What are they?
They're the 4 kings. They're people who have been infected so greatly with the abyss that they're just absolutely fucked up and awful. There's 4 of them in here, and you can have 4 on screen at a time again. But depending on how fast you kill them, sometimes you wind up with... That's a big magic thing. Sometimes it could take you as many as 5 to kill, and I think the most that anyone has ever gotten to spawn is 12. He's doing the magic thing again. But that was with like a very specific setup where they were like doing 1 damage at a time and taking as little or as much damage as possible and all this other shit. Like, that's a very specific setup. They're not actually doing much physical damage, by the way.
And I'm not either right now.
You're mostly walking around them, but their magic damage is pretty bad. So you want to just be careful of taking that, basically, to the face. The main issue is that there are so many of them. But yeah, they're weird, tall Sephiroths that are growing out of the pitch black. This one's almost dead. Yeah, so once he dies, now you're going to move on to the next. There should be one that is also very hurt, by the way, if you want to, like, wiggle your stick and look around, but I don't know which one it is. He might be the one in the very far back. Because you were wailing on one of... Yeah, there he is. You were beating one of them up earlier, and he was taking a ton of damage, but he wasn't dead by the time you walked away from him. Because the other one rushed in and took your attention. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, that's so close. Oh, no, you took like 4 Estus.
I don't care.
Okay. That's fair. Okay, so that's 2 down. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a grab I forgot they even had. I'm sorry.
Okay, half health.
Yeah. I think if you have a soul on you, that actually absorbs it and will restore their life.
A soul?
Yeah, like if you have a soul, like a humanity.
Okay.
My
bad. You need to be a little more clear.
Sorry. Yeah, if you have a humanity, not a soul, because the souls are the currency. You don't have any humanity on you, so it doesn't really matter too much. But this does hurt like hell.
No.
Yeah. It's really just a giant pain in the ass more than anything.
I was trying to get far enough away to...
I think the farther away from them, by the way, the more likely you are to get hit by the blade, which means you will be taking more damage when you're farther rather than closer up.
Man, I gotta make that run again.
Yeah, so with these guys, it's a better idea to strafe around the back and then take a swig before you start hitting on them again.
So this is our life for the rest of this recording session. How long have we been at it?
Not that long at all.
Okay.
I know you're trying to stop because you don't want to have to do this.
No, I just want to know how many times I should try this.
You can take a couple of swings at it, and if you can't get it, then I'll start cutting.
Okay.
But for the time being, yeah, it's a pain in the ass, and we're just going to have to keep doing it.
All right, I got to do this.
There's not really a trick to fighting the Four Kings. It's just, it is... I struggle to say this, but it is literally DPS. It's do more damage to them than they do to you.
Okay. Are they weak to fire? And just keep it up over time.
I
don't think it's worth it to use my pyromancy. It's slower.
They might be, but if you really want to test it, you can.
No. If they were weak to it, sure.
And here's the big fun part. So do you remember when you ran through the first time and you actually succeeded in running through, but you pulled right instead of left? If you pull left instead, you hit that fog wall, and nothing can follow you in there. And you don't actually have to walk to the bottom of that staircase. You can just roll right off it. So long as you touch the darkness at the bottom and you don't like accidentally slip and hit another stair, you're fine.
Oh, he got me.
Yeah. So this is, for real, one of the only really, really big runs in the game where it's like 100% this is a much better idea to run than to actually take the time to sit down and fight these guys.
Unless I wanted to level grind.
Yeah, unless you want to level grind. And that's,
which might end up happening.
Honestly, if you want to do that, we would go back to the Painted World, because those guys are like the best level grind things in the game. Nice jump.
Yeah, an unnecessary jump, but it was nice.
It was really cool looking. So remember, you run in, you pull left, you pull left.
Yeah.
As long as you make it there
and
with
don't
enough
fall
health.
off this little bridge.
Yeah. And you don't stand directly in front of the fog door because they can attack through it. If you stand over here and heal, you're fine. You're golden. And then you can run to the bottom or you can just roll
there's
off.
a ghost.
But there is a ghost here, yeah.
Yeah.
You just want to avoid hitting those other stairs because you'll take damage.
I thought about that.
So now, as soon as he spawns, rush in and just start beating the shit out of him.
Yeah. Is there a limit to this area?
I think there are walls, but I don't know if you'd ever really know. Also, the amount of, like, speed... Like, the one of the things that really fucks with me down here is because there's no... You're literally floating when you're walking around in here. Like, so there's no ground for you to tell where exactly you are in the space. Mm-hmm. And they're gigantic, so you think they're smaller than they are until you get up near them. And it's kind of a weird optical illusion, and it fucks with your perception even more because when they move, they are super fast. They slide around like it's fucking nothing. They're Sonic the motherfucking Hedgehog down here. Like, they're floating on nothing, same as you, but they're way faster than you are when they're moving, like when they want to. So half the time they just sit in the background and do nothing, and the other half the time they rush in and try and fight you. And when they rush in, they're like 3 times as fast as you are, but they're like 1,000,000 times bigger. You just gotta fight this, like, really smart. This is just a smart fight.
Smart fights should be the only type of fight.
I know. But it's like, take as little damage as you can and do as much damage as you can. And don't let them do dumb things, basically. Yeah.
What is it that's supposed to get you out of grounds?
I think it might be spinning the analogs, but I don't remember. And I don't think it's up and down. I think that's something else entirely. I think up and down might be Monster Hunter.
Maybe? I was just flailing.
Yeah, don't just flail. Try and do a spin, I guess. But I don't think it matters if you do it super fast or super slow. I think it's just nonsense.
Oh, well, there's one.
Yep. It might be L1, R1 now that I think about it. That might actually be what it is. You dodged him. Good job. But yeah, these guys are all kinds of one-winged angels. There's 3 of them. Oh god, I hate this boss. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you how bad this is. It's kind of just a pain. It's almost worth it more to take that hit, by the way, with your shield up, than it
That's
is
what
to,
I had been doing.
Than it is to try and walk away from it.
Oh, the other one got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well,
basically, the trick is to keep them all in your view if you can. And then make sure to only attack... Because it doesn't matter. You will almost always have 4 on screen, unless you can kill them fast enough that one of them dies before the next one spawns.
Let's see about that blacksmith.
Yeah. You can warp there. You don't have to walk.
Oh, yeah. But can I warp to here?
No, you are going to have to walk here, but you can warp... I don't know if you can warp directly to him, but you can warp probably pretty close.
Do any of those look like they'd be him?
Give me a second. Daughter, Chaos, Depths, Undead Parish. Is the Undead Parish the correct one? I don't know.
Let's try it.
I can't quite remember, unfortunately. And I don't actually know if that's going to be correct. But yeah, it is. Hey, look at that. There he is.
Oh, good. Well, that's nice that one of the warp points is someplace useful.
Yeah, a lot of them honestly really are super useful, but like you don't know it immediately.
Oh.
That's a brilliant ember. So yeah, this was the correct one too, thank God, because I didn't want it to be the giant because the giant's a little harder to get to.
Yeah, is that who I give that other one to that he didn't take?
I think you gave that to Rickard, didn't you?
I had 2 last time.
Oh, okay, maybe the giant. Yeah, I know that. So he's the one you go to for. Yeah, tell him yes. He's the one you go to for getting your weapons up to plus... Well, anybody for a +5. But then ascending from +5 to +6, and then from +9 to +10, and then from 10 up to 11 or some stupid garbage like that. It basically, you should be able to see it here. It should be the Iaito if you can find the damn thing. I don't know where it is. Should be able to go up 1.
This might not be the right place.
Yeah, you might not have been in the right one. Okay, no, that's
oh, that's reverse.
That's reverse, yeah. There it is, Iaito.
Required souls.
Titanite chunks as well, and you've only got 1.
Oh, well, the souls is easy, because I can just go walk up and hit a snake.
Yeah. I don't think you had enough chunks for it, though.
I think I do?
Hey, you can check if you want to. Go for it. Go hit a snake.
Is this the...
Yeah, that's the right way for the snakes, yeah.
Hitting the snake. That sounds gross. You shouldn't do it.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, also, going down there does basically take up a ring slot, fighting the 4 kings. It's not one of those things where once you touch down, you can just switch your ring out or anything like that. Because
there they are.
You
Took
can't.
them a second.
If you touch down there without your ring on, the ground basically reaches up and starts grabbing you and slowly pulling you into the ground. So it's just like little dark tentacle feelers.
There's only 2 of these guys.
He's still in there. You just didn't pull him.
That's weird. They usually come at once.
I don't know. Not always. It's just most of the time.
When I hit that snake, there's usually 2 and they both come.
Well, I'm just saying, like, there's only 1 there today.
I guess. The other one's asleep.
Yeah, something like that. But, yeah, sorry, I forgot. Andre is the one that you go to ascend your weapons up all the way to plus 15. And the Giant is the one that you go to if you want to get boss weapons. And I always get them mixed up because of that. There you go. Oh, you can. You do have enough.
Yeah, it's just...
Oh, it takes 1 and you have 10.
It's just really weirdly done.
That's a weird Japanese thing. I've noticed they do that a lot.
I'm going to do the longsword while I'm at it because I have the stuff.
And then go over to the next one and reinforce, yeah.
Yeah. Where is it?
You might not have enough souls.
Oh, yeah.
You can pop a hard soul, by the way. You've got plenty.
Yeah.
It would be easier than having to go up and fight a snake again.
Yeah, I mean, not that
Just
hard.
do it. Who cares? Just pop a tiny one. It's good. You've got fucking a million of them. You might have enough for just a level off of hard souls alone if you want.
I don't know if it's that much.
Need anything forged?
Wait, no, not these.
Yeah, it's underneath that. A little bit more, I think. It should be in here somewhere.
There it is.
So 11 up to 12, and then you can go 12 up to 13. And yeah, you can even go up to 14. Holy shit. And then this is where it changes. Now it takes a slab.
I have 1.
You have 1. There's 2 in the whole game.
What?
Yeah, there's... Well, yeah, okay, no. There's not 2, but there is, like... I think there's 3 or 4 in the entire game. So
I shouldn't
only
use
do
it?
that if you absolutely must. If you really want that Iaito at max level.
Well, this late in the game, am I really going to find a weapon I'd rather have?
Probably not. But at the same time, there's actually quite a bit left in the game. That you might just not know.
Oh, I could have repaired with him. What am I doing?
I don't know.
Oh, does it even... No, because he just did it, I guess.
But so, yeah, you want to go back down to the forest and then do the little wiggly walk and sit down at the thing again. Ay.
That's fine.
But your sword's stronger.
Yeah, I'll just be doing more damage.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah, hopefully anyway. You should be doing more damage because it was plus 10 and now it's plus 14. So
yeah,
presumably you should be doing a lot more damage.
So I'm doing like 4 more points of damage.
Man, in Dark Souls even 4 is a pretty good amount. Let's see how much this bush boy likes it. He is dead in 1 hit.
Yep, that's good.
Well, it shows because I think it took 2 previously, so you're doing some amount of damage more.